Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to a new YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we're going to be continuing my Adelaide Crows My Coach Crew mode in AFL 23, and in today's video we are here for round 1 versus GWS Giants. Last episode, make sure you go ahead and check that out if you haven't already, because I'm about to spoil what happened. Last week was pre-season, so it didn't really matter. It was just getting a nice feel for the game, feel for the career, and I don't know if it's actually going to let me check it out. I don't think it will, but anyway though, besides the point, last week we did beat Richmond by 3 points in the end. I'm going to keep it on medium difficulty for now. We have gotten another patch or two. But anyway though, we're going to go into next, and it is time to select the lineup. So this week, I think we're just going to roll with the same size last week. I think everybody impressed. I think the only one which probably would be on the chopping block would be somebody along the lines of Murray or Murphy. But in terms of everything, I think the only thing which because the interchange is a bit weird, but I think we'll roll with the same side. Shoal is probably the only one really waiting in the lines for to play, but other than that, I think that we are quite good at the moment. So I think that we'll just roll with the same side as last week. I don't really think that we need to change it. Hopefully interchanging comes and stuff like that. Auto interchange might be here. Anyway, adjust lineup selection, confirm the lineup. Alright, sweet. So here we go. It is going to be game time. I don't think there's anything else which we need to do. Statistics. It just gives you stuff like that. Let's see who got the most disposals. Wow. Tom Atkins 47. Was this in a game? Is this in one game or is this in 2 games? Must be in one game. Oh, and we can check out the other fixtures as well before we move the round. Richmond beat Carlton. Collingwood beat Geelong. North beat West Coast, Brisbane beat the Power, Swans smashed Gold Coast, and the D's smashed the Dogs. Actually quite similar to real life. All of these results are actually quite close, except for the Richmond one and except for Richmond, Carlton and Port Adelaide. Brisbane, it is our turn now to play the Giants, so we're going to go ahead and hop straight into this game. They'll wear their home, we will be wearing our away. Well, here we go. Giants Stadium, Sunday afternoon footy for the Giants and the Crows. This is a big contest, and I will see you guys there. See you there. Alright, here we go. Giants and Crows at the Giants Stadium. This is a massive contest. Here we go. We're running out. We can just skip all this pre-game stuff, though. But yes, a Sunday afternoon at Giants Stadium. The sun is shining. Not a bad crowd in. At Giants Stadium, there's still plenty of empty seats, so, and we're going to call. It'd be great if we had the options heads or tails. We'll just add a little bit more realism to the game. It's a tiny little thing though. And we've won the toss, and I think that we'll go to the right end of screen. We'll go to the right this time. We went to the left last time, so we'll go to the right this time anyway. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. I don't know what the wind is anyway, but here we go. Round 1, Giants Stadium, Crows versus Giants, and O'Brien won the hit out of the Giants through Whitfield. They can transfer through the middle already. Fisted away from Murray. Good defensive acts, but the Giants have the first. Yeah, we could be absolutely destroyed. O'Brien, he ran out of the middle. Now to Rochelle. He wants to answer. Will he get the quick response? Oh, he most certainly will. He's going to go the snap. Toby Green. Should be no problems. And there is no problems. The Giants have 2. Toby Green going with the drop punt this time. We have the snap from a similar angle. And he's going drop punt. And he's got 2 of the Giants' 3. And they are in town early. They cannot be stopped at the moment. This would be for 4 goals here for the Giants. And he has kicked that dead straight. And we are in a ton of trouble. Jesse Hogan. This would be for the Giants' 5th, and to give us a fierce reality check already in the first turn. They're up by 24. Just going to go with another short kick to Isaac Rankin, who saw the opportunity. He played on. His eyes lit up when the goals were in sight. And he doesn't miss those ones, Isaac. It's holding the ball. It's play on. Jesse Hogan from the tight angle. And end off the quarter. And GWS 6-1-37 to Adelaide 2-2-14. It's fair to say we've been put under the pump early. We were down by as much as 23 against Richmond last episode, and we managed to come back after Richmond had the lead multiple times, including 16 in the last term. But we are going to need a very good effort here, especially if the Giants keep up this high pressure, high intensity footy. Josh Kelly. This should be no problem. And he's made the umpire work, but he will squeeze that one through. Whitfield was going to be under the pump, and then when Laird moved through swiftly as possible, and he drills the goal, which we desperately needed. Got it off to Rory Sloane, who moved through nicely. And now it's for Rankin in the pocket. He could not thread it from there, Isaac. Oh, no way. Isaac Rankin is a superstar. He kept on running, never broke stride. And now we've kicked 2 goals in a row all of a sudden. The momentum is suddenly in our terms. Staligo out the middle. It's another clearance. Inside 50. Nearly Thilthorpe. Back to Isaac Rankin again. And the goals are coming now. Hard effort, hard reward late in the first term, early on in this second term has gifted us 3 goals in a row, and now we're back to within just 11 points. Staligo, Isaac Rankin, he can get this ball out of here still, and now Keys just needs to take a bounce. He looks up, it's the goals, and it is another Adelaide goal. Minutes and quite a lot of game time. Canelio out of the stoppage, goes bang, and could that be the thing which halts our momentum? Nicely done though, there the tackle was good, led the finish, and he's kicked it. That did not look like it went through this game. Can he nail this one? He started it wider and he's just squeezed it home. Back out for a 10-point lead now for the Giants. And now the Giants, they can score off of a very poor Adelaide turnover. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Hogan brings the house down with that noise. Jordan Dawson, nice mark back. He can find Michael Laney. Instead, the ball's going to be smothered. And now from a tough angle, the kick's gone through. From Angwin, should have taken the shot. And at half time it's going to be 68 to 47, 11-2, 68 the Giants to Adelaide 7-5, 47. We've never led in this game, believe it or not. Only when it was 6-all and 0-0. Other than that though, the Giants have had us under the pump. We've been interesting so far in this contest. We're not going to waste too much time though. We'll go through stats and all that at the end of the game, but it has been interesting. And we need to win this game to get our season off to the perfect start. To say the least, we've been very far from good in this game, so we really don't deserve the win at the moment, but we've just got to keep on fighting and continuing in this second half. He's got the finishing job. Now it's out for Fogarty, who kicked a good one last week, and he finishes up his great work and his team's great work with a very important goal there. Cuts the margin back to 16, and boy, we needed that to say the least. He's a right footer. Toby Green kicks it through and responds back to our goal. Nearly. This is what opened the door here for Rory Laird. Does he have the shot? He has thought, I may as well. Rory Laird's a nice shot at goal, and he's drilled that one through. Beautiful kick, Rory Laird, and cuts the margin back to 16. He had Thilthorpe leading. Just led a little too far. Rochelle, big impact player. High pressure moments are his favourites. 10-point game now. We have kicked 2 in a row in a game where goals in a row for us have been hard to come by. You don't know how costly or critical that one was going to be. Ben Keys runs to the impossible angle. Let it go through. Oh, Thilthorpe just took it on the line. And kicks it goal. And kicks the goal. That should have gone through there for Keys, but never mind. It's a good goal there for Thilthorpe, and at the moment actually we've really got to be taking any chance there that we get. So really, in fact, good move there from Thilthorpe, because we want to try and win this game of footy. Let's see if they find one here, which they won't. 3/4 time, and it is the Giants 12-4, 76, Adelaide 11-5, 71. Way better quarter, probably our best quarter of the game there. We really fought back, and now last quarter, and it's anybody's game. This game is up for grabs. Who wants it? We'll have to keep waiting, and you'll be able to find out in this last term, as it's the Giants and the Crows from Giants Stadium. Final term, we enter 50. Good mark, Nick Haynes. Briggs, it didn't really go 15, but the umpire called it for whatever reason, and the Giants are going to get the first and last from a nice passage of play. 13-4, 82, plays 11-5, 71. Back underway in the middle here. Riccardi being big today for the Giants. He's missed a couple of really gettable opportunities. He's drilled that one though, and now it's out to a 17-point lead here for the Giants in a game which we've never led. And the Giants are starting to get away now. Out of the stoppage. He bombed it long. Fogarty, it got out the back. Nobody thought about the Crummer ranking out the back. And he walks into an open goal. He cuts the margin to 12 points. That's the goal that we needed if we're any chance to win this game from nowhere. He's going to be able to win the ball back. He's going to go long. Inside 50. The numbers weren't great. Murphy, can he kick a ripper from there? Yes, he can. Who would have thought that that was going through? Sam Berry. Oh my goodness, he has made a horrible mistake there. Has Sam Berry. Lockie Ash. This is from the impossible angle. Drop punt from here. This is tough. And he has kicked it straight. They shouldn't be stopped from here after that, the Giants. Jake Riccardi. This should just about do it here for the Giants. Should he kick this, we're in a world of trouble. Riccardi has kicked it straight. That's just about it now. That will just about be game over. We need 4 goals here in a minute 57 to win the game. So because of this weird glitch, it is going to cost us the game here. And we're going to go down by 18 points to the Giants. And very disappointing because we should have arguably gotten closer or further, so it might have helped us in the end though. 16,602 to, what is it going to be, 13,684. Got a trophy called Well Ground. Don't know what that is, but yeah, in the end we're going to lose, which is disappointing because arguably enough we should have had a late chance there with that went for a whole minute 57, and I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway though, we got close, and that's all that matters. We probably would have ended up going down by about 25-ish points should have, yeah, that glitch stopped. But anyway though, we are going to get quite short on time. Disappointing in the end that we couldn't actually get a little bit closer and not have a realistic finish to the game. Tackles is what is costing us at the moment. We did that a lot in Evo 2 and AFL 23. This does look to be an issue. Most of the other stats quite even. Hit outs, we do that so well as we know. Again, just didn't generate enough scoring opportunities personally enough, and wasted a few which we should have gotten. We do take intercept marks, but in terms of other stuff, spoils 7, I'll take it. I think the new patch did deliver some spoiling stuff. But yeah, in terms of all the other stuff though, it was actually relatively close except clearances. Whenever they got clearances out in the middle, we were always going to give up a score. Our defence is obviously a real problem and we need to address that. Mid-season draft, stuff like that. Rankin kicked 4 goals, led, surprise, kicked 3. Not too much more to look at here. Disposals 20 for Green, 17 for Whitfield and Keys. We'll go kicks. Handballs, you guys can just have a little look at that stat. Interchanging as well, I tried to do that. You got to pause to do that at the moment, but I tried to do that to stop the glitch. It didn't stop it, sadly, and we probably should have had a better crack than what we did at the game because of that stupid glitch. But anyway though, I'll probably end up uploading a short of the glitch anyway, maybe, but you guys saw it anyway not too long ago, and if you have skipped forward to the end, go back about a minute or two and you'll see that crazy glitch which stopped us from winning the game. But there's the Giants sing the song, and in all honesty we weren't robbed or anything. We didn't lead for the entire game. I did say 3/4 time we hadn't actually deserved to be where we were, as I myself do play the game, and I know that our performance was pretty poor, and going down by 18 points to say the least is actually quite a good enough result for me in round 1. Obviously you want to take the win, but yeah, we were outbeaten, outscored. Any time they went inside 50, it looked like they were going to score. Their forward line was so dangerous and headlined by names of Toby Green, Jake Riccardi and Jesse Hogan, who did tear the game apart for them. So 18-point loss, disappointing, but I still feel like at the same time it was quite a almost something good in disguise, because we really shouldn't have been anywhere near as close as we were in that game, and 18 points I feel is a fair margin to lose by after our performance, and obviously a win would have been a win from nowhere, but yeah, you can see Riccardi, Green and Hogan with the 3 goals were all important. Briggs had plenty of opportunities as well, but Keys with the 22 disposals was the big one, and yeah, that's definitely why he was best on ground today. Again, we're not doing Flames votes or anything like that, but Ben Keys, great performance. We're playing Richmond now on a Saturday afternoon at the Adelaide Oval. Saturday twilight, should I say. Now, in terms of fixtures, we'll just go through the rest of round 1, which was, I don't know what happened here. And yeah, I'm not... Oh, actually, hang on, wait. We're going to go next. Alright, sweet. So now we can see the fixtures, I think. If we go back to round 1, yes. So Essendon defeated Hawthorn by 40, which is realistic. They won by a lot more, but still realistic. The Giants, that was a realistic result as well. And then the Dockers absolutely smashed the Saints, which was not realistic. But yeah, we actually got very, believe it or not, realistic results compared to what happened in real one with the real round 1, with the exception of the Richmond Carlton game, the Port Adelaide Brisbane game, the and the Dockers Saints. And in terms of margins, the only one which was quite a bit off was the Hawthorn and Essendon one. Now round 2, it's still not going to show me, but we'll have to be doing team selection and stuff like that anyway. It just popped up with a few just like what do you call it, leaders there down the bottom. You can see Rankin's on there with 4 disposals, 4 goals. In terms of everything else, so ladder is probably something to check. So we're Richmond, they're 4th, and we played them in the 81 to 52. They only gave up 52 points, which is definitely a concern. That was the smallest of the round. So if they do have a good defence, our forward line is good, but we did give up 102 points, which is definitely disappointing in that game. We did give up not the most by far of any club, but yeah. So we're in 12th at the moment. The ladder goes as following: Sydney, Melbourne, Essendon, Richmond, Freo, Brisbane, Giants, Pies, North, West Coast, Geelong, Adelaide, Port Adelaide, St Kilda, Carlton, Hawthorn, Dogs and Suns. That is how the ladder goes. Statistics, this is just like where you can see names, you can see matches, you can see goals, disposals. So Keys hopefully will be getting on there soon, but this must be in a single game as well, I believe. Marks, tackles, clearances, which there's a couple of our players on there. Kicks, 44 kicks there for Atkins. Handballs and hit-outs, which no surprise there that O'Brien is on there. There's like disposals as well. And then like possessions and all that as well. So yeah, you can just see there that, and all of Keys' contested possessions were his disposals as well. So very interesting stuff there. In terms of calendar, I don't really think that you can actually do a ton. You can't even go back and look at past matches, which is a bit disappointing. But then, yeah, you can just like look and see your fixtures, which you can see that we've got a showdown coming up soon after this round. But anyway, though, I think that's going to wrap us up for today's video. I don't really think there's too much more to go through. Definitely disappointing and devastating loss there to the Giants. We really did test them. We got close. In the end, it was that glitch with a minute 57 to go, which did cost us the game. Next couple of weeks, little look, we've got the showdown in round 3, and then in round 4 we'll be playing the Dockers, so we've got a big couple of weeks. And Port Adelaide are in 13th, the Dockers are in 5th, so we've got the Tigers who are currently in 4th, Port Adelaide who are in 13th, and the Dockers who are in 5th, so it is a very tough next few weeks coming up. We don't want to be 0-4, we really hope that's not the case. We need to bounce back next week versus Richmond. We did knock them off by 3 points at the Adelaide Oval in the pre-season games, so we'll hopefully be able to knock them off anyway, but this is dragging on to be quite long now. But anyway, though, that is going to wrap us up for today's video. We might try and spread across some player contracts throughout the year as well and get that done in a few episodes as well. But anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today's episode. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. So then you guys never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much. Bye everyone. Flame Footy out.